welcome to another episode of Life of Leisure Show. I am your host, Nick Leisure, alongside of my co-host, Anthony B.
Yes.
And CaliBai. Is that what we started to...
That's what they like, yeah.
We said CaliBai was going to be the name, right?
Where's CaliBai?
CaliBai. Okay, it's official. She's CaliBai.
But with an I.
And Demetrius, a.k.a. The Specialist.
Hey.
What's going on? What's up, Matthew, our talented producer?
What's up, Nick?
Behind the scenes, making it happen for us.
Why they gotta put the colored people behind the wall?
we put the colored people on the left side. Shout out to our sponsor, Get a Clue Clothing at 1050 20th Street between J and K in downtown Sac. Mm-hmm. Joining us today is Kaki Clothing, fashion designer, graphic designer, and CEO of X Magazine, KAWAME.
What's going on?
Yeah. What up, man?
You gonna put your hands together?
What's good? Like, cocky? Is it cocky or
cocky? It has its meaning, but it's cocky.
It's cocky.
Mm-hmm.
Man, thanks for joining us today, man. You know, we're out here trying to put Jimmy Kimmel out of business and stuff, so.
Oh, we can do it.
Where you from, man?
Man, I came from Wichita, Kansas. No, let me stop.
I'm going to say, I know a couple people that came from Wichita.
No, I was born in Solano County, went from there to New York to Miami, L.A., went out to, from there went to Louisiana, played ball for a little bit, and then came back out here. So,
So you've been all over the map.
Man, I've been all around, man. I've been all around.
And what made you just land in Sac and say, I want to stay here?
Shit, if you want to be honest, I was left.
Damn.
Your parents just like dropped out and was like, Sac Town's a good place for you to
I've
grow
been on my
up.
own
See ya.
Since I was 14, so I used to get in a little bit of trouble or whatever. So I ended up going to Job Corps. I came out here and went to Job Corps, and kind of that's where.
Was it Job Corps or was it Juvenile Hall?
No, motherfucker.
Damn near the same though.
Pretty much the same though, right?
Oh, no,
Off Bradshaw.
Yeah, there y'all go. Job Corps off a middle.
He said, I'm a keeper.
Look, shout out to Job Corps.
Keeper right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you weren't born and raised here. You were dropped off here.
No, I've been out here for a hot ass minute, so I guess I can claim it now. Y'all see the 916 My Block, part of the Cocky collection.
I think I met you back when Anthony was in diapers still.
Probably.
I was
Something
probably not born.
You were probably.
I think I can remember the first day we actually kicked. I think it was like at a Brother Lynch show.
Dude,
out there
which
off of
album?
Like Fulton.
You bringing
I was with like DC Ray and a bunch of people back then.
Yeah, you bringing up some old shit. You bringing up bad shit.
I'm telling your age.
That ain't even
now.
a part of my probation. I ain't even supposed to be talking about that shit right now.
And you still had an ankle monitor on at the time.
Yeah, I ain't even supposed to talk. I still got the marks from that shit. I can't even. Man.
I know that's right.
No,
Man.
I'm just playing. I ain't never been on no ankle monitor. I've been to jail, but I ain't been on that shit.
You skipped that. You skipped that part.
Yeah, exactly.
He said, I don't want the monitor. I just want to go to jail.
Detention.
For real. Get my little time out the way and go from there. Fuck it.
All right, let's talk about this clothing brand you got, Cocky Clothing.
Man, you know what? It's back in the days, like I was playing ball and stuff and got injured and stuff, and so you always got to have your fallback. Nah, you know what, Cocky? Okay, let me break down Cocky so y'all understand, right? So the KOC, if you wanna be technical, KOC, the whole Cocky thing stands for confidence of certain individuals. If you spell confidence with a K,
okay.
So that's one of the meanings, and then the other part of it is that all of my kids have the same. And I have 7 kids. We all have the same initials.
They all got the same baby mama.
See, I'm not the bad guy.
That's for another show. But it's all all of us have that KOC, so that whole KOC imprint is like, that's kind of like a legacy thing for me.
Okay.
So that's that it has a lot of meaning behind it. So that's where we are with that.
So when did this start? Like, when did you start Cocky?
Man, you know what's so funny? I was working on some stuff the other day, and I was going through a file of like, pulling some logos and stuff, and I actually started this in 2003. I started Cocky in 2003. The whole clothing line, all of that stuff was doing. Man, I had the My Block collection. You know, remember that you seen with the whole 916 place in Sacramento, all of that
The streets
stuff.
and everything.
My hood shirts. I had, man, I just had a whole bunch of stuff because I was doing graphic designing and all of that stuff. So it just kind of came natural to me. You know what I mean? To do that kind of stuff, and it was cool, man.
So the Cocky name just came from like you just had to have that. That was part of the family thing.
It was you know what? Because I'm even though I've been on my own since I was 14, it was all about like kind of a family thing to me. I've always wanted to have this like that legacy, that stuff that just keeps stretching on from years and years and generations and all that good stuff.
Okay,
So,
now who is your clothing line geared towards? Men, women, children, everybody.
you know what? It's custom. It fits whatever occasion you want it to fit.
So you got a line for like everybody. You got something for Bailey.
All right, I
Look,
got
you know I'll
that
model all your clothes.
Essence of Khaki. I got the Essence of Khaki.
Is
I
that
got
what the women's line is?
Yep, I
She
got
mess
for
around
the
and cut this
kids.
shit up though.
Yeah, whatever. Hey, it's all good. She can do that
She
shit.
gonna cut it all up and make it her own.
Show the bitch.
Well, look, this is my only, it was a large men's shirt, so we were over here like,
You had
oh,
to
we're
do
just
what
gonna
you
have
had
to
to
make
do.
it work,
Yeah, you know.
But if you
wanna
got-
sit in
if
here
you
with
got-
no PJs on, you
right. But if you got your clothes in a size small, I'll take that too.
Oh yeah, I got you covered. Y'all gonna be straight. Y'all gonna be straight. Have
Okay.
I got you
We're
covered.
waiting on our Cocky. He did bring us through some Life of Leisure shirts.
But
He
yeah, that's
did.
the, yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I got
Yeah.
you guys covered, but I'm gonna be like, drop that package off on Wednesday. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't
Okay.
even got a sign for it. Just
All right.
leave that shit outside.
It's at the gate.
Yeah, exactly.
So what kind of apparel do you got? You got t-shirts, pants, hats, belts, what?
I got t-shirts. I got hats. I got pants, sweatsuits, all of that stuff. I used to just do t-shirts and stuff back in the days and kind of go from there. But now I'm just really expanding into a full line. I have.
You got boxers. You got G-strings.
Nah, I ain't. Nah,
You got
I
no
ain't
cocky
worried about-
G-strings.
I will pretty. I
gotta
will
be
pretty
cocky to
soon.
wear 'em.
I know how you like to wear it. I know how you.
I was thinking about branding here. I was gonna have Anthony run out in a G-string on the court at the Golden One Center.
Males.
In the Golden One Center, be all out there. Oh,
Have him run out
shit.
there in the middle of the game. Be like,
I'm a little
I'll pay you
past my
$100.
bikini body, but we'll make it work.
Yeah.
It's a dad body. It's a dad
Says
body.
Cocky on the back.
Right. They're in style right now.
Can I get some cocky ass shoes too?
Yeah, you
You
know
know
what?
what I'm saying?
I'm not even gonna lie. All of that shit is in my immediate future. Especially with the shoes and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I just like to have like fun with stuff. My kids will tell you all of that stuff. Like I cannot even tell you if I wore the same shirt for the last couple years.
You don't wear the same shirt. You
No.
print a new shirt every day.
Every day.
huh?
Every day.
Every day. How you
Hat-
feel, huh?
Hat,
Like, what do I want to wear today?
Whatever I feel like wearing. That's
I want to
it.
wear red today. I'm gonna print a new shirt.
This hat, this shirt, all of that shit, you know what I'm saying, was printed right before I came here.
I like
Okay.
that
You
hat,
know what
bro.
I'm saying? So
I know. I like that hat too.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
got
I'd
you.
rock one of those.
Yeah, I dropped
those
some
are
off
dope,
to
yeah.
you.
He's
know
like,
what
I
I
want some red. I'm gonna print some 49ers today.
Oh yeah,
Some
I got the
You don't got the black and
Raiders.
silver?
I got the visors.
I noticed
You know-
when the finals were on, all of a sudden, like the first person that's got the finals gear is him.
He like, what the fuck? They just
I'm like,
won this.
He's
Look, there you
selling
go.
shirts already.
Man,
they
you
just
think I'm
won
playing?
10 seconds ago.
Shit.
Right.
10
Damn.
seconds ago, I was
Fresh
posting,
out
I
the
was posting
press.
shit before when the fourth quarter started. I was like, y'all can get y'all shit now. Fourth quarter just started. Y'all get y'all shit now.
It's over. It's over.
How'd you feel about that? The Warriors? Were you going for LeBron or were you going for the Warriors?
I was rocking with the Warriors. You know what I mean? I mean, you got to look at it like Bron did his thing. I'm a fan of basketball, so Bron did his thing. Through the playoffs and all of that stuff. But that was all she wrote when he got to the final.
Mm-hmm.
I really think on the plane after they beat the Celtics in Game 7, I think he was on. Look, motherfuckers, I got you guys here. I'm gonna give you guys about 50 points in Game 1. Then y'all on your own. That's
After he broke his hand.
man. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Bringing all that shit up later, but that's how I'm gonna give y'all guys enough, and that's it. We done. We done. And nobody else did shit.
I got a
So
question.
I want some. Okay.
Can I get one question? Being that Bron is an all-star, can you elaborate on your all-star weekend? And we gonna see that again?
Yeah, it's gonna
Tell me about
pop
that weekend.
back out here. That Sac City All Star Weekend. I did it a few years in a row, and it was really good. It was really building up to something to something really cool. And then had some, dealing with some faulty people and stuff like that, and they tried to get me caught up, and I had to literally fight a case for almost 5 years.
Well, tell them what that All-Star Weekend consists of, because it was something that folks was looking forward to.
I know, but that it's a 4-day weekend thing for out here, and you had a celebrity basketball game, a celebrity basketball game on the Thursday. You have the comedy show on the Friday. You had a concert on Saturday and a fashion show that evening, and then on Sunday it was a celebrity softball game. So we had a little bit of everybody. Like Bobby Jackson was out there. We had Big Al. We had Fox 40. We had what's his name, Jim Crandall, come out there calling games and stuff like that, and it was a beast. So that's I'm bringing that back out here. So
when can we see that?
It's every year around August. You know what I'm saying? The first weekend of August. So. I had stuff set up this year, and I had my meetings with the city, and everything was all lined up to do it this year. And then, truthfully, that stuff with Stephon Clark happened, and then it's like all my stuff with the city just kind of went by the wayside. You know what I mean? Because
I saw you printing Stephon Clark shirts.
Nah, I didn't print no Stephon Clark
you printed some hands up or something, right?
You know what I'm saying? The hands up shirts. Yeah. I did have some of those because that's what it is.
For real.
People don't understand shit unless you wear shit and you're bold in their face. You know what I mean? They don't understand it. So you got to do what you got to do.
So back on the cocky for a minute. Is it just me, or does it seem like NorCal has a lot of fashion designers?
I don't pay attention to all that. I don't pay attention to nobody else. I really don't. Like you have, I got respect for. I know people that have their lines and they're doing this and they're doing that, but I don't. My attention is not focused on that. When I get up in the morning, it's like, okay, what I'm gonna wear, what orders I gotta knock out, what I gotta do, what I'm.
You're an OG. Back when Carl Kanai was doing it still.
Pretty much. I mean, pretty much. But I ain't worried about.
I feel like everyone and their neighbor does screen printing now as a side job.
But I don't do screen printing. So
You just do the line.
I just do the vinyl. I don't.
Is there an expansion coming? Is there can we see it in Macy's at someday? Or
you know what's so cold about it? I used to have it in a whole bunch of stores out here. With Florin Mall, I used to have it in there. I used to have them in Arden. I used to have it in. And remember B&B Clothing back in the days off of Arden Way or Howe Avenue, excuse
Demo.
me.
Demo.
I used to even have Oxford Street. I used to have stuff in Oxford Street, man. I used to have it all around.
Yeah.
And I kind of, was dealing with some stuff and slowed that down, but now it's like bringing it back out. So my goal right now is really to open up a new store that's going to be kind of more like a you can call it a boutique or whatever, but it's going to be just exclusive stuff. You know what I mean? Like I'm making probably about 24 pieces. It's available in the store for the first 30 days. So you literally have to come to the store.
So when's the store going to open up? When can we see this store?
That's going to be in the summer of 2019.
Okay.
Yep. So I'm going to do that.
It's going to be downtown. It's going to be where, the location yet?
You know what? I actually like the El Grove area.
You want to be in Elk Grove?
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people are in Elk Grove nowadays.
You know what I mean?
Everyone be down there.
Are you going to do like Magic too in Vegas and stuff?
I'll be going out there.
Yeah.
I'll be going out there. That's how I'll be checking out these different manufacturers and meeting with them. Like I don't go for the other lines. I go downstairs and you be dealing with all the manufacturers and all that. Telling you, as a matter of fact, I'm going in August. So it's like I take them a few samples of this, a few samples of that. Motherfuckers be coming and back with that stuff on pennies on the dollar.
Okay.
It'll be all good. So yeah.
So we got some kind of special gift for some people right now that's like on.
Oh yeah, so, you know what I mean. People logged in. They can they can get their. I have a few of them. $50 gift certificates that we can that we can dump out there to people. You know what I mean?
$50
stuff like that.
gift
So
certificates.
A couple. That means it's at least 100 and something.
We got about 4 or 5. Got about 4 or 5 on them. Jump on my online store. That's a big thing because I launched my online store about a month ago, and that's been doing really good. So,
Let me ask you, the online store, because Toys R Us done closed. Do you really want to get into like having an actual store, or do you rather want to go the online route? Because shit, if Toys R Us done ran out of business, what the fuck?
I got you, but see the different with my clothing and all of that stuff versus a lot of other stuff. Like it's not even that. It's actually custom. That my whole thing is custom. Like you can bring in a pair of shoes. And I'll make something to fit your shoes. Like anybody that orders stuff from my website, that stuff doesn't even get made until you order it, because you can literally go on my website and you can pick your shirt color, pick your print color, pick this, pick that, down to whatever you want, and then go from there.
That's what's
same
up.
thing with your hats or whatever. You can go in, you can pick your hat color, you can pick your stitching color, all of that stuff. Because I do everything right then and there.
So how you feel about Big Baller Brand?
Next question.
I mean, we got beef with LeVar.
Nah.
Can we pick somebody on Instagram?
I mean, they are who they are, but at the same time, you see how that
Can you
stuff
respect
went.
they business mind and how they was like, fuck it, why go to the next?
Of course, as a businessman, you respect you respect what they're doing as a business, but then at the same time, you got to look at how your stuff sustains after that. Like nobody's really talking about that stuff no more. Like his son don't even wear Baller Brand no more. Like I don't know what to tell you. He don't even wear that shit no more right now. Like. I look, Dad, I'm gonna go with these Nikes real quick because that's when I'm
rocking these Kyries.
Some are, but I mean, shit. Have you seen anybody talking about them shoes? Matter of fact, if you want to be technical, has anybody got their shoes that they ordered from 3 years ago?
Wasn't they supposed to get them like in November?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it ain't November yet. Give them a chance.
They were supposed to get them last November.
Oh, fuck.
Damn,
LeVar.
They're back ordered.
Super back order.
Dead stock.
All right, let's switch lanes a little bit. Mm-hmm. So, you're also CEO of X Magazine.
Yes, sir.
It's right here.
Yes, sir. That magazine.
It's a nice magazine, man.
Same thing. Been doing that stuff for 14 years now.
14 years.
I took a year and a half off and went from there, but I've been doing it for 14 years.
So 12 and a half.
Speaking of LeBron.
Oh yeah, I had to put that in there, man. The finals legend. I mean, shit. Whether you have a winning record or whatever.
Talk about.
So is this just an entertainment magazine? What is it?
Man, it's
about everything.
It deals with a little bit of everything. Entertainment, sports. It deals with community stuff, health and fitness. It's an easy read. I don't. The magazine every month is anywhere between 32 pages to like 60 pages.
Oh, look at that. We got a shout out in here.
Yeah.
Life of Leisure show next to Oprah.
Okay.
Right there. Same page.
Okay.
Yeah. Next to Oprah.
She's so lucky she could be next to us.
Next to Oprah.
I bet she feels that too.
Man.
Oprah's so lucky she could be next to us.
Whatever.
So you started this magazine how many years ago?
14.
14 years ago. How many issues do you have now?
I have,
2,396.
Nah, that's actually from the 72 is just from the
year
from the new X-Men. Shut up.
Damn, every Thursday.
Every Tuesday and
You
Thursday.
talking about putting out shit like Jet Magazine or something. Jet
Monday
Magazine
and
was
Wednesday.
every week faithfully. I had my wall never mind. Anyway, that's how many issues I put out with that one. I think I have, if I'm not mistaken, like 212 total. 212 issues total.
What's the circulation like on these?
My circulation right now, I print about 25,000 now. Yeah. And I'm building back up. Before I stopped for a while, I was printing like 75,000.
Oh, okay. Now where can people get them?
They can go online. They can go to XMag online, and they can get them that way. But the new thing that I'm doing also, because I do a print version and a digital version now, the cool thing is when I launched this one last month, and I did the digital version of it, within 3 weeks I had over 70,000 readers in that magazine. So it was that's big, just to kind of just relaunch it and stuff like that. And have those.
Who writes
reads.
all the articles?
I have contributing articles. I write. Contributing writers. I write a lot of stuff. Man, I put it all together, and that's that.
And how often does this magazine come out?
Comes out every 30 to 45 days.
So you just be writing, huh?
Man, you have your phone and you be sitting there just and just save it, put it in the folder.
Is 50 cutting a
Save
check?
it, put, huh?
Is 50 cutting a check for this?
You know what?
Power.
That's because I have the advertisement company that I've been dealing with for a long time,
That's what's up.
and I give them good rates because they're free. You don't have to. The magazines are free. You don't have to pay for them. If people subscribe, all they're paying for is just the shipping to get to them and go from there. But it's a free publication, so you know.
Okay.
That's
What's the
what comes up
craziest article you ever had in X Mag?
Man, the craziest
Craziest,
article.
most controversial, whatever. What's something that stands out?
You
to
know what? Like I was telling him a minute ago, I think it had to go back to this cover that I have in this one that I did on the last issue with that I utilized like all of the you know the cats that got shot and killed by police, all of that stuff like that. You know, they looked at that and, you know, they read through the stories and everything and they thought it was amazing. But that visual just caught a bunch of people's attention.
Yeah.
And I got a lot of messages and a lot of calls and stuff about that. The fact that you can go down and you got, you know, from Oscar Grant to Stephon Clark to, you know, Trayvon Martin, you know what I mean? Malcolm X is down here, Sandra Bland, like all of those people. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know. And,
So that's probably the most controversial one you've had. Then.
Yeah, yeah.
Have you ever had any like really crazy, like stuff, like something that you just felt like you shouldn't have published?
You know what to tell you? I don't feel bad about anything that I publish. It's funny that my dad he gets on me sometimes and he's like, you know, you got to be careful what you put out there and this and that. I don't like. I don't worry about that shit, man. This is my voice. I say what I want. Shit, everybody else get to say what the fuck they want. So, you know, we gonna say what we want and go from there.
Yeah. Shout out to Dom.
He almost hit a ghost.
He almost hit a ghost. he was a goalie for Sac Republic.
Oh, word.
Okay.
Yeah. So he out there catching balls.
When we getting that
Bicycle kick.
I'm just
Bicycle
messing with
kick.
you, Dom.
get that team out here. Shit.
Okay. So when am I gonna be on the cover of this damn magazine? Shit. I gotta put my Kanye West shit together or what? Like,
There you go, Nick.
steal somebody's microphone or somebody's trophy or
And then let's go.
something.
Shit.
Like-
I mean, let's get it in.
the Warriors deserve this, but you know,
Yeah, we're gonna give it to Nick.
I gotta say something about LeBron first.
That's what you got to do. Whatever. Shit, I got you on there, man.
So
Alright.
let me ask you this real quick though. So like people that are watching and stuff like, and that'll watch later, how do you guys handpick everything you guys do, or do people submit their?
No, I handpick
You handpick
everything in
everything.
there. I handpick everything in there from start to finish, man. Like I say, I talk to a lot of people. I have people that send me stuff. I have people that like to work with me on the mag and stuff like that now. And the thing that they like about it is the fact that there is no restrictions.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if I have somebody coming in and writing something in the mag or doing something in the mag, I don't restrict them. I'm like,
I want to
your
know
voice is
how
your voice.
Nick Cannon got a whole page and Oprah got half a page. What kind of shit is
It's
that?
about the
Handpicked.
fucking story.
How much did Nick Cannon have to give you for that?
It's about the story.
Tickets to Wild 'N Out. They go
He's
to
like,
one.
Exactly.
he's like, bitch, I got a whole page. She's like, I got a whole fucking island. Shut up.
Yeah, whatever. Exactly. Shit.
I got two.
She's like, I own
Shit, and
two
she's
islands.
Still, and let her tell her she's still single. Hey, Oprah.
I know. Isn't she still
Oprah.
with that dude
that's
Stedman
been-
or whatever?
I thought she-
That
dating that girl
motherfucker's been
Robin.
in the background for 30 years, 40, 50 years.
She might be fucking Gail.
Shit. If you
Yeah,
had the
that's-
richest
that's-
woman in the
yeah.
world, wouldn't you be
Hey,
in the background for 40 years?
Yeah, I
Shit.
mean,
Hell yes.
I'd carry her purse everywhere.
You go, girl.
it's Oprah.
Like, it's Oprah. You got islands.
He'll be sitting back.
It's Harpo.
I'd be like, what?
Oh, you can talk now. Oh, yes. She's wonderful. She's wonderful. I don't think that motherfucker has said. I don't think I've ever. I swear to God, I don't think I've ever seen him say
Complete a sentence.
anything. One sentence.
Never.
I've never seen him talk.
Just put on a suit and stand next
Yeah,
to me.
just stand next to me.
so,
and
they,
just-
so they don't
and
start
just-
saying I'm gay or something, right?
Oh shit.
Like, I'm out here.
Whatever.
I'm getting it.
Yeah, I ain't seen that.
Hey, you know
one
what?
time.
Does anybody know what job he had like before being Oprah's husband? Like, what did he do?
dropping
But
off.
before just Oprah's
He's
just
Stedman.
Yeah, like, wait, a lawyer? Was he like a lawyer or something, or what was he? Like no one knows.
he was a what?
A lawyer?
He was
Oh,
a lawyer. Was he her lawyer?
Hey, that's
was
news
it
to me.
Oprah's lawyer?
Yeah, so we just learned something new.
Okay.
Yeah,
Now we
shit,
know what Stedman does.
Yeah, I
Right.
don't know.
I'm gonna be
I
laughing.
Or
know.
did.
Did.
Did or
Yeah.
done, yeah.
Now he ain't got to do shit for the rest of his life.
Yeah, because I don't know nothing about what the hell they do.
What's in the future for Cocky? I keep wanting to say Kachi,
Yeah, me
but it's
too.
like Cocky in the KAWAME brand.
I mean, truthfully, my main day to day with Cocky is actually Cocky Media Group, and that's I do
You
graphic
trying to take
design.
my job now?
Nah, I do graphic design, printing.
Music videos.
Nah, I ain't into that. I be coming to this motherfucker all the time. Like, man, we gonna have to connect. But I do graphic design, web design, printing, and stuff. That's like my day to day, that I do all the time. So fitting this shit in is like kind of like this what you would consider like my hobby. You know what I'm saying? And the other stuff is my day to day. So I'm just building my brand. I actually just established my S corporation probably like 6 months ago. So,
okay. I thought you said escort.
Escort. That's what I thought you
I
said.
said the escort. I'm like, damn, we got the Cocky escorts.
Cocky escorts. Shit.
You got Cocky Media, Cocky escorts,
Man, I told you,
Cocky
I can't
clothing.
I can't talk about all of this shit.
You got the magazine to promote the escorts.
Yeah.
You got-
There you go.
Right.
Better than Craigslist.
what
you
else
gotta
is
worry
going
about it.
on?
No,
Man.
but that's it. I just my biggest thing is to build that, my marketing and media company, you know what I mean, and then just continue with the mag. But I really just boost my my clothing to the next level. I have a couple of, I'll announce it later, but I have a couple of a really really big entertainers that's interested in a lot of the stuff that I have. So I'm putting a few things together, and I'm gonna be shipping that stuff out to them, and then just let that go from there. Especially with the with the clothing. But
And then when there's games on, you got the Cocky Stadium thing going on too, huh?
that's my house, man. That's the
turns it
funny
into a
thing is,
stadium.
that's my house. That's been the name of my house for like for almost like 18 years. Like,
But you convert the house into like a bar. Like it's like everybody on Facebook can see. Let's go to Cocky Stadium tonight and watch the game.
And then we be
all the
at
big screens around.
Yep, and I'll
the
be
food.
cooking and doing all of that good stuff.
Mhm.
Yep, I've been doing that. I've been doing that for years, so that's nothing. The craziest time ever I've had at that, I literally had. This was like around when Facebook had first came out, and the whole. People checking in and stuff like that. So
It was on MySpace.
it was on it was for one of the shut up. It was for one of the Mayweather fights. And I had a party because that's around my birthday anyway. So I had a big party there, and I already had about 70, 80 people in my house, and about 200 motherfuckers pulled up at my house.
Wow.
Like literally, like they thought it was a club because people were just checking in left and right, and they thought it was a club. I had motherfuckers trying to offer me hell of money to try to get in my house. I was like, nah, this is
cops show
my
up
house.
and shut
Matter of
it
fact,
down?
my boy Barney B. It was me and my boy
What's
Barney
up,
B.
Barney
DJ
Big
Barney B.
Me and Barney at the door like this. No.
Two's up.
No, he can't even. Motherfucker was trying to come around the back gate and all of this stuff to get into the house. Like it was stupid. I had to.
You
tell
didn't let
motherfucker-
Demetrius in? That ain't cool, man.
He'll
He was at
jump
the
the
back
fence.
window. He was knocking on the
Can-
window.
Can we jam them up on the specialist questions? Where these
Yeah.
is all back and
ahead.
forth. You don't know what I'm about to ask you. You just got to give me your answer.
Okay.
All right, so we got Carl Kanai or cross colors.
Cross colors.
Dodgeball or tetherball at recess.
Tetherball.
What? Your big ass playing tetherball, not dodgeball.
Yeah,
Okay,
all
yep.
the time.
Okay.
Shit.
The donkey from Shrek or the zebra from Madagascar?
Fuck.
Ooh, that's a.
See?
Madagascar.
That's Chris Rock over Eddie Murphy is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, I got three more. Shanae or Wanda?
Fuck. Shanae.
Oh, shit.
Shanae.
Right.
Wanda face just fucked up.
Cosby
they both
Show.
fucked up.
Cosby Show or Family Matters?
Cosby Show.
Cosby
Shit.
Show now
Now?
after Bill?
Even
or-
better.
Well, technically he was doing the shit then. So
Yeah.
like, shit, he was. Here, let me pour you a drink.
As he pours the drink.
Come into my trailer.
Okay,
Let's show you
IG,
some pudding.
IG or
Some
Snapchat?
pudding.
IG or Snapchat. I'll go with IG.
In the last one.
I ain't
But
even,
your
I ain't
Snapchat
even
will
on-
disappear, right?
I ain't even on Snapchat.
I'm not either.
I don't.
I'm
I'm
not
not
That's
even.
like a teenage thing.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
kids are on
Definitely.
Snapchat, huh?
You got Snapchat, don't
Oh
you?
yeah.
I know you.
I got like 3.
That's because she got a lot of shit
I
to
got
hide.
Yeah,
She got hella shit to hide.
Yeah.
Snapchat disappears.
Yeah, just-
We ain't
no,
got shit to hide.
No, but they changed it though. You can save stuff and like yeah.
We like to be legendary. She likes to be
I
temporary.
know. Hey, my
is that
kids
what-
put me on
that's not-
Snapchat with the fucking bunny, the dancing bunny.
They put the ears on you and shit.
Yeah, and see, they laugh about that shit. I posted that shit. I had everybody and their mama laughing at me. I'm done.
They probably doing it right now.
Whatever.
Right.
They probably got me all on some shit, but yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, tell everybody one more time where we can keep up with Cocky Clothing and
Oh,
the X
man.
Magazine.
Man, you can keep up with Cocky Clothing at cockyclothing.com. You know, check out that online store. We got the summer special going on right now. You just type in "summer is fresh," you know, as the code. You get 25% off everything off the entire site.
If
Check
you
out.
type in Nick Leisure's as shit, you get 25% off.
Hey, shit, motherfucker, I'll make that.
That's
shit
a
right
special.
now.
That's a special.
Life of
Nick
leisure.
Nick ain't about shit. Nick ain't about shit. You get like 12 cents off of everything.
All right, that's the end of our show now.
Show the shirt, Nick. Show the shirt.
Whatever.
The Life of Leisure show.
Yeah,
But yeah, we gotta go. But we'll be back. Tune in at 8:30 p.m. because we about to talk crazy on the next show about a whole lot of shit.
whole lot
But
of
we
stuff.
won't talk over one another, though.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Right.
no, we don't do
Thanks
that.
to
You looked at
Kwame
me
for
when
coming
you
out
said
tonight.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate you. Go get that Cocky Clothing and X Magazine. We'll see you at 8:30.
See you at 8:30. I'm be gone. Y'all can